All right. We are going live here. Hi, Dennis. Go ahead and get this shared out, then we'll start going. First time live in a while, decided to go live. Okay. There we are. Let's go ahead, get this shared out, get some people in here. Got it. And I do have some updates on things, but not a lot. We'll try to make sense of all these brain dead rumors going around. Just give me a minute to get this all shared out and we'll really get going here. Just had to do a lot of fixes on the channel just so I could stream again. Something disconnected. I'm not sure what. But we got it back and we'll be doing some more lives going forward. So just give me a minute here. Get this all shared out. We'll talk about all of the big names as well. I tried to get it shared out before going live, but couldn't completely do that. And I'll get to your questions as well. Just got to finish doing what I'm doing here. There we go. You will see me sending messages bouncing back and forth just in case anything breaks. With the part of the off-season, a move could break at any time to let you know what it is if it pops out. I do know some are close. So, there we go. I'm just chatting with someone right now, so let me get these through. Okay, I'm about to bounce back over there. Just let me finish getting this thing here shared out. Now it's going to be the new title when I go live. It's going live with the King Source. I just came up with that today when I decided to go live today. So you will see that going live with the King Source whenever I do it. I will come up with a logo at some point. Some fun graphics. Maybe. You see the graphics I have right now. I'm going live with King Source to be indie sport. It'll just depend which logos I have on the screen. I have different graphics screens. You saw my football video. That's what will be for football as well. So about to bounce over there. So just let me get this shared out. We can bounce back. We'll be live about an hour, I guess. Maybe a little longer. We'll see. Just one more place to share this. And remember, share it out. It helps everybody out. More likes we get, more comments, and that's not what I wanted to do. And all of that. And I combined my Google account today as well, guys. So, and my Internet Explorer just there went. So both my accounts and my subscribers, everything should now be merged into this one account. So I'm trying to simplify things in that way. I'm just about to pop over there, just a little bit longer. Okay. There we go. And I'll develop a better background as I can get set up in the new house. Been working on getting a house for a long time, so yeah. Just checking through messages real quick to see if we have anything. Okay. Alrighty. Hello all, welcome. What's up, Sports Guru? What's up, Mo Money? Gonna drop questions in there. Now that we got this going. So let's start going through these brain dead rumors. There's a rumor going around that the Giants will offer Blake Snell a 5-year, $210 million deal. That's $44 million a year. No ghost of a chance. Let's just throw that one out the window immediately. No ghost of a chance on that one. I don't know who came up with that, who's an insane idiot that came up with that, but no ghost of a chance. Any team goes more than the $30 million AAV the Yankees offered. There's a reason no other team has made an offer, and the Yankees offer remains the top offer. Okay? So, I've been doing pretty good. Sports Guru. Health is a little bit weird, but yeah, doing good. So, I believe Blake Snell is going to fall in the Yankees' laps, okay? I firmly believe it. I have no doubts in that. Let's make that look a little better. There you go. But exact numbers, I think, comes down to 6 years, somewhere in the 165, 108 million range. Once he finally comes down, there's when I think the Yankees pounce, okay? So kind of stay alert for that. There goes my voice again. Don't know what's going on with it. I had it checked out. They said they couldn't find anything. So, by the way, NFL news, Deebo Samuel will play in the NFC title game. That was a dumb moment. But yeah, it was Blake Snell. No team is going after him but the Yankees. No team has talked to the Yankees. Even Jeff Passan linked the Yankees to him again yesterday, okay? So, going to be interesting to see what happens. But I do think Blake Snell ends up with the Yankees in the end. On Cody Bellinger. We'll get into him. And Dennis, I do not know that. He asked, why do some guys in here figure the Yankees haven't gone all in as best they can, considering they're about $40 million in tax of being over the cone level? Yeah. There's nothing for the Yankees to lose right now. Hi, Mittens. There's nothing for the Yankees to lose right now, okay? They could add Snell. They could add other players. There's nothing to lose how much tax they're paying right now. It's just going to go up from here. So, yeah. But getting back on Cody Bellinger, the Cubs only team talking to him. Just like Yankees only team talking to Snell, Cubs only team talking to him. And again, Passan confirmed this yesterday, okay? Passan confirmed this yesterday. So, yeah. He said the Angels poked around on Snell, but they never made an offer. The Angels poked around on Bellinger, never made an offer. This far to the offseason, they haven't made an offer. There's a reason for it. They're not going after him. They're not getting those players. And that's why I'm a little bit confident Yankees getting Snell. I'm right about 90%. Unless I get 95 and higher, then I'm not guaranteeing it'll happen. But yeah, it should be interesting. But yeah, that's my belief, my prediction. Okay? So, Matt Chapman. I do have some information on this, okay? The Yankees have been asking Boris about him, but they have not made an offer. Okay? So, yeah. The offer's there. We'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. Yeah. $1 for dollar penalty. It's not actually a dollar. It's about 98 cents for every dollar spent. If that kind of fills you in. So remember to hit the like, subscribe if you haven't, and get people in here. This is kind of a test live, kind of see how many we'd get in here. I already had a few, so yeah. We'll see what happens with Matt Chapman, but the Yankees have been talking about with Boris something around 2 to 3 years, and we're talking 15 to 18 million per. Okay? That's what they're talking about with Matt Chapman. I don't think the Yankees get him. He has a 5-year, $100 million offer. Okay? I'm not sure if it's the Cubs or the Giants. It's one of those two teams. But I'm not sure the Yankees get Matt Chapman. If they do, here's what I'm told. You can kiss Torres goodbye. Gleyber Torres will be traded. DJ LeMahieu moved to second base. Why? For those that did not know, DJ LeMahieu has 5'10" bird rights. He's been in the league at least 10 years and at least the last 5 with the Yankees. Might be the last 6 with the Yankees. I'll go ahead and just pull that up. So, just type in DJ LeMahieu, look for a stat thing. And you can go to any of them for stats and just click on stats. It'll show you how many years they've been with the team. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He just completed his 5th year with the Yankees. So as of now, he has 10-5 bird rights because he was with the Rockies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 years. So DJ LeMahieu could veto any trade, and that's why the Yankees aren't even trying to trade him. They're not even talking about trading him. So DJ LeMahieu is not going anywhere. He'll move to second base if the Yankees get Chapman, and Torres will be traded out. A chance of Peraza, but the dollar thing fits better. They could trade Torres, sign Chapman, and have the payroll right where it is, maybe a little lower. That's why, because you trade Torres first, you drop that payroll down to about 175, and man, did the tax bill go down on signing Chapman or Snell. So yes, the Yankees have been talking to Chapman, talking about getting him, but nothing is really hot, nothing's really moving yet. It's about 98 cents for every dollar right now, so I'm not impressed with any New York minor league players I would trade for frontline pitcher. There's very few I'm impressed with. They are Roderick Arias, Spencer Jones, and Chase Hampton. Those are the 3 that really impress me right now because I don't count Wells and Dominguez as prospects anymore or minor league players because they're in the bigs. They're playing with the Yankees this year, so well, that one. What about Jordan Montgomery? He's talking to the Cubs and the Rangers most. That's kind of where that's at. Talking to the Cubs and the Rangers most. So that's where that's at. So, go ahead and throw your questions in the comments below. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're talking all things baseball here. There's a lot of relievers, by the way. The reliever market is moving. It is moving. I kind of wonder what's going to happen with J.D. Martinez, though. Because with J.D. Martinez, where's he going to go? His best option was the Diamondbacks. They just signed Jock Pederson. That was a signing yesterday. 1 year, and I think it was $11 million. If you haven't heard about that one, just pull this up, get you exact numbers. See, I didn't go D backs. Yeah, it's about 10 million. Saying 9.5 million. It's about 10 million, and they're not over the tax, so yeah, there's no tax on that one. So there are so many brain dead rumors going around baseball right now. So many of them. Okay. One, they're claiming Mariners are going to try to trade a young, controllable player to sign Blake Snell. Excuse me? In what world does that make sense for the Mariners? To trade a guy you're paying about $780,000 for to sign a $30 million a year pitcher. It makes no sense for the Mariners. They've already added bats. They've added starters. That makes no sense for the Mariners. That's a BS rumor. Yankees allowed a bullpen piece to dump Torres and be done. No more money. They're going to add more than just a bullpen piece. I still think they will add Snell once his demands come down to a reasonable area. Wandy Peralta's got a great chance to be back, Travis. You got a point there. Wandy Peralta's got a great chance to be back. Hector Neris, he's still demanding a lot. So he wants $7 to $9 million a year. Yankees are not really thinking about it. So, yeah. We'll see. So we're going to do this. Put that in there. Not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and vote on that. And then I'll drop another poll a little bit later. But yeah, Wandy Peralta's got a good chance to be back. Yankees have made him an offer. 7 teams have made him offers. Okay? We'll see which one he chooses. Mariners already added Luke Raley and Mitch Haniger. They might be done getting bats. Luke Raley's lefty bat. A lefty power bat. because he just had a pretty good year. I'm going to get his exact stats, but Luke Raley, yeah. 6'4", 235, lefty bat, power bat, just had 19 home runs in 357 at-bats. So they've added bats. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. How do you like pitching rotation? It is subpar pitching rotation. Okay. I just don't like it. You have Cole and then a big gap. Even with Stroman, you have a big gap. I'm okay with the Stroman signing if you add a Blake Snell as well or trade for a Dylan Cease or whatever. But Dylan Cease, Shane Bieber, I can't remember the Brewers' ace for whatever reason. These guys aren't being traded till the trade deadline if they're traded at all right now. It's dead. It's dead. So, the Rangers have been balking at Montgomery's price tag. That's why the Cubs are talking. The Red Sox are kind of maintaining contact with him. The Mets as well. We could see. We could see some things. So, no, Jack Curry never shut it down. We need to end that lie, Mo Money. Jack Curry never shut down Snell to the Yankees. The only thing he has said all 3 times, at current price tag, I cannot see the Yankees going there. He's made a point to say current price tag. The Yankees, or Snell actually gets his head on straight, drops down to the 160 to 180 million range, you'll see the Yankees pounce. You'll see the Yankees pounce. Yeah, Mariners' offense will be better. Mariners' offense will be better. The Yankees' offense will be better as well. The Yankees actually have some balance now. Juan Soto batting, I believe it'll be third, because Juan Soto loves batting third, and that's asked to bat third, and Judge bat second is kind of what I'm thinking. That is a lot of balance with a lot of really good offense right there. That'd be hard to get through. I'm a little bit worried after that Soto Judge 1-2 punch. When you have a 1-2 punch like that, the rest can lag a little bit. You can have Stanton and the Verdugo and still be okay like the Yankees did in 2009 to Teixeira, A-Rod 1-2 punch and then a drop-off. So, yeah, the Sports Grid's got a point there. Yeah, we might see the Yankees offense carry the team for half a year. That's actually a really good point. That's a really good point. Jack Curry as well. I wanted to talk about this. What has been wrong with Jack Curry this year? He's been wrong so much. All but guaranteed Yamamoto didn't happen. So there's no chance the Yankees are getting Hector Neris. Then we find out they were talking to him the whole time. Said the Yankees had not even talked to Blake Snell. They made an offer to Blake Snell already. So Jack Curry has been off a lot this offseason. I'm not sure why, but he's been off a lot. Off a lot. Mitch Haniger is not good. Luke Raley does. Again, he's a young guy. He's had 19 home runs and batted .260 in 372 at-bats, I think it was. He moves the needle, but might not be enough to move the needle. But the Mariners now have too many bats. I could see him adding another bat, but it's not going to be a big one. It's not going to be a big one. So, Mitch Haniger, I'm going to pull up him. And you notice I don't put a lot of stuff onto the screen in mind. But I will tell you the stats. You can pull them up yourself. Mitch Haniger's not a left fielder, he's a right fielder. That's one issue. He was playing out of position. But last year, he batted .209 in 61 games. And that's kind of a falling off when he was a Mariner the year before. That's a terrible season. Going back to the Mariners, kind of get back to his .250 average. He had a .282 average season and a full season with the Mariners as well. And the 20-plus home runs. He had his career year, he batted .285 with 38 doubles, 26 home runs, 93 RBIs. He also had a year where he batted .253 with 39 homers, 100 RBIs. Can he get going and being back with Seattle? He has not been good in a couple years, but can he get that going? So that's a big question. So Curry, yeah. Yeah, Curry tried to shut down Hector Neris completely, yet the Yankees have still been talking to him. The Yankees have still been talking to him. That's the bizarre part. The Yankees are still talking to him, but yeah. Yes, the Mets are after Peralta. Dennis Brees is right. The Mets are after Peralta. That is true. That is true. Most Sports Illustrated, Bleacher Report, ESPN, most are saying the Yankees are still the team to beat in the AL. Most are saying that. So, yes, Tyler, Hector Neris currently is asking for 2 to 3 years and $7 to $11 million, somewhere in there. So, yeah. Yes, Mo Money is right. Seattle needs second baseman. Torres is a horrific fielding second baseman. defensive second baseman, horrific fielding. He was fit for the Mariners, but I'm just not sure he would actually play well there. And they have not really had talks yet with the Mariners on Torres, because Mariners are shut down trading pitchers after they traded Robbie Ray and another one. They've already traded 2 pitchers. So they're not really interested in trading any more pitchers. So it's kind of hard one to see there. Just looking back. Nestor Cortez worries me because he's never pitched deep into a season. Okay? I mentioned Nestor Cortez and Carlos Rodon. Rodon I'm not too worried about. He's pitched deep into a season 7 times in his career. It was 9, 10 years over it is. I'm not worried about Carlos Rodon. He'll come back. He'll be fine. But Nestor Cortez is a issue. And this is why I would want Blake Snell. With Nestor Cortez, the most innings he's ever thrown in a season is 158. That is not deep in a season. And that was in 2022, the best season of his career. He had 28 starts. He's never even started more than 28 games. He was a reliever until 2021 when the Yankees turned him into a starter, by the way. He started 2 career games for that. So I struggle to think, and by the way, last year he only pitched 63 innings. I struggle to believe he can actually go deep into a season and get your 180 plus innings pitched. If you can get all 5 starters past 180 innings pitched and Cole will go 200 innings, then you're starting to approach the 1,000 innings that teams used to average out of the rotation. So that's a big issue there. And only once he's even got 100 innings pitched from Nestor Cortez. So I struggle to think that he could really be a viable starting pitcher. And the other one with Clark Schmidt, there's also this issue. Okay? Clark Schmidt hasn't really gone deep into a season. This past season was the most he'd ever thrown. It was 159 innings. Now, that could push out to 180 this year, but he needs to get that ERA back down. It was 4.64 last year. He's got to get that ERA under 4. If he's in 3.8, then he's a solid number 5 starter. But you combine those two, that just does not look good. And you might wonder about Blake Snell. I'll go ahead and pull it up. Just give me a second. And I can... Blake Snell's gone well over 100 innings several times. His career high is 180 innings. He's used to those deep season runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times well over 100 innings. Twice 180 innings. 180 and 2/3. 5 times he's 130 innings. This is a guy you can rely on in Blake Snell. But, yeah. Man. But Carlos Rodon, he's going to bounce back. He's going to be fine. Speaking of Carlos Rodon. So, Hector Neris is priced at $7 million per, as Mo Money is saying there, could actually be out of the Yankees price range a little bit. It could. I cannot rule that one out. So, okay, have fun, Sports Guru. Bellinger is still going to be Cubs? I believe so. It just makes the most sense. Think about it. Cubs, the only team that actually made him an offer. So, yeah. And I'm going to put in this one, this is 4 relievers the Yankees have made contact with. So, what's the other one? Let's do him then. And with Peralta, he's a left-hand pitcher, and he gives you an impact lefty in your bullpen. That's one of the reasons I kind of lean towards him myself. So, there's your next poll. But I do believe Bellinger will end up with the Cubs. It's just that the only team that made him an offer. The Yankees made him a 2-3-year offer before they traded for both Verdugo and Soto. And then once that happened, now they were done. The Yankees pulled that offer. They've not pulled the offer to Snell. That's been confirmed by Passan, Rosenthal, Heyman, and Joel Sherman. Even Jack Curry refused to say it was pulled. So, Snell's a great 5-inning pitcher who walks a bunch of guys. That's why he doesn't have many offers. That is part of it, Mo Money. Part of it. However, of all the available pitchers, only one averages more innings pitched per start than Blake Snell. Blake Snell averages 5.67 innings pitched per start. Okay? And a part of his problems with that, I don't know how many of you knew this, part of his problem with that is the Padres would always pull him out in the 5th or 6th when he was at 75 to 85 inning or pitches. They wouldn't let him pitch to 90 plus. So if you let him get to about 9,500, you're probably getting 6 innings out of him every start. Maybe 7. And his career high is 7 1/3 innings, by the way. So there is a problem with that one. So have a good night there. Maybe I'll go another 4 minutes, I think, for this one. And this will be a good first live for the year. Then I'll do more. I'll have some lives like an hour or two. We'll see. So I kind of like lives. Kind of fun. So yeah, that's where that is at. And one thing I can tell you is several have said the Yankees still very active for agency. Let's go check over here. Just saw some things pop up. I just want to come over and review. Michigan is hiring Sharon Moore as the head coach. He's promoted from offensive coordinator to head coach. He'll be a good one. They'll win 10 plus games next year. Trust me. Trust me on that one. So Sharon Moore. Is the head coach of Michigan. And I called it, folks. Go check my tweets. I called it. And by the way, Mark Feinsand said on his MLB Network bit, he does TV bits with MLB Network and that, and he'll do lives on YouTube. It's on MLB Network TV that he believes the Yankees are the team that will end up with Snell, just because he won't find another team that'll go crawling back to the Yankees and ask for that 6-year, $150 million offer. And we're getting close to that. And one thing Jeff Passan said of the 4 big ones, Chapman, Bellinger, Montgomery, and Snell, none are expected to sign before the end of this year. Or this year, month, by the end of January. So, it would not be $50 million on luxury tax. Again, if the Yankees trade Torres, they could sign anybody they want. Okay, anybody, and only hit about 60% of the tax. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And by the way, that luxury tax will only be for 1 year. If the Yankees sign Blake Snell and Matt Chapman right now for a combined, say, $50 million a year, takes the salary up to about $350. Next year, $100 million is falling off the table. It's about $130 million because Hicks' money's falling off, Donaldson money's falling off. A lot of this money's falling off, and then the Yankees be going in the next offseason around $248 million. Perfect setup just to sign Juan Soto to a big deal and call an offseason already after that. So that's what the Yankees will be looking at there. And people are voting more on Ryan Brazier on that. I actually don't think the Yankees will sign Ryan Brazier, by the way. I just don't think they will. That's just me. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Like the video. The live as well. Really helps everything out. So, baseball offseason's kind of a dead. I'm not sure what to make of it. I do not like this offseason. Big time rules have to be put in place here. I'm dead serious to fix it. How would I do it? 2 rules, okay? 2 rules. The first one, the top 100 free agents must be signed by Christmas. Okay? And then only trades can happen after that. That's really what I put in there. The second one is, see, the Yankees came out and made Blake Snell that offer. That was made back in November. Blake Snell would have 30 days to accept it or negotiate with the Yankees. If no move is made in 30 days, the MLB could step in and say, okay, Snell, you got no other offer. You either have to take this one or lower your demands type thing. So, and I've got a lot of people messaging me on Twitter and Facebook that are saying, let's just see me go over there saying that they're watching, but they're not signed in. Okay, you can watch that way. I still get credit for a view. So, Royals need to sign Bellinger. That's actually a very interesting team for Cody Bellinger to go to. Now, that'd be very interesting, but I think for them, they would have done it by now if they were going to do it. That's you have to think with 90% of these teams, they would have signed these big four. They're going to do it by now. Maybe even all but 2 teams. So you have to keep that one in mind. It's not dollar for dollar game of money. It's 98 cents for every dollar. 98 cents for every dollar, so it's close. So if they trade Torres, that drops $25 million off the Yankees' luxury tax number, and that puts the Yankees' luxury tax number around $280 million. Then they could sign Blake Snell at only 60 cents to the dollar. So keep that in mind. Phil Matone is another reliever, by the way. He makes a lot more sense than Ryan Brazier. He makes a lot more sense than Ryan Brazier. A lot cheaper as well. Brazier's like about $8 million a year. Phil Matone's like about 4 to 5. So it makes a lot more sense. You sign Peralta and Matone. You got 2 good relievers, righty and lefty. We'll see what happens there. Another one on Kenyon Middleton. He is still asking for $10 to $12 million a year. That's why you're not seeing a lot of movement on him. Even though the Yankees got close in December, then they made the Soto trade and kind of backed down their offer on it. And the Yankees have been lowballing a lot of relievers. That tells you about the market. They've been lowballing a lot of relievers. So, alrighty, I think we'll kind of call this in a live for today. I'll go live probably later in the week, early next week, something like that. I'm starting to plan a live at least once a week, kind of what I'm doing here. So, if you have any more questions, put them in now before I wind it down. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, like, drop the likes, everything. So the Yankees get out of reliever, and I think Blake Snell falls in their laps. And I think that's a reason that all the big time insiders are saying the Yankees are still poking around for agency and still poking around on him, on Blake Snell. Even Passan linked him to the Yankees again last night. So on Dylan Cease, a question I got on Twitter: how many top prospects are they asking for Dylan Cease? Okay, and I'll get to your Bauer one in a minute. On Dylan Cease, they've been asking for your top 3 prospects of any team and the 2 other top 15 prospects. Or 3 MLB ready guys or already in MLB and the 2 top 10 prospects. What team's going to do that for Dylan Cease? It's even higher on Corbin Burns. That's the Brewers one. Even higher on him. On Shane Bieber, it's been 2 top 5 prospects, a 3rd top 10 prospect, and a top 15 prospect. They don't want MLB ready guys. So it's been a little bit weirder on them. Now, Trevor Bauer, I think he's one of 3 pitchers that are going to find it impossible to find a team. Remember, nobody wanted Bauer last offseason or even talked to him. We're seeing the same thing this year. I don't think Trevor Bauer goes anywhere. I don't think he signs anywhere, okay? Domingo Germán and Julio Arias are the other 2, okay? Those 3 starters have a very hard time finding a team. And now I'm getting hiccups. I hate hiccups. I get them from time to time. It's weird. So I don't see Trevor Bauer signing anywhere. If he was going to, it would have happened already. Believe me. He was at the winter meetings for a week, talking to all 30 teams, trying to get a team to sign him. We're going to do it. Yeah, I don't see him signing. Now, on Dylan Cease, I'm also asked, who do I think would be a good package for him if I was going to trade for Dylan Cease? Well, he's a top of the rotation arm. You have to fix him, but he's a top of the rotation arm. So I think I would start with Chase Hampton, or a Clayton Beeter, one of those 2. Then I throw in an Everson Pereira because the White Sox need an outfielder. And that's a good cheap one, controllable one. And, yeah, I start with those 2. Then I throw in an Everson, also a Peraza or Gleyber Torres. And I go for kind of that. Then you have 3 solid players in there. Throw another pitching prospect in lower level. That is about what he's worth. Yet they're asking for 10 times that. So, since I'll take Kerry's word, he is connected. Yeah, Bauer's done like Franco. Yeah, Wander Franco's done too. That's a good one. That's another player that's done. He is done. The MLB is not going to let him back in. They're going to ban him on Wander Franco. But Jack Curry's been way off this year. Even Jeff Passan called out. I said, why did Jack Curry missed on these several things. Jack Curry said the Yankees would never talk to Hector Neris, and then we find out they were talking to him. He said the Yankees said in January. Jack Curry said the Yankees had not made an offer to him. Then we find out days later, yes, the Yankees had offered out to him in November. 5 years, 150, or 6 years, 150 million, I should say. So, yeah. So, who do I think the Yankees' leadoff hitter will be? I believe it'll be DJ LeMahieu because both Cashman and Boone have hinted at it. Now, Boone made a point to say we'll see how spring training unfolds and how spring training goes. So, on our poll, some think Middleton, some think Brazier. Interesting. Yes, I figured out how to do polls. They got permission for polls because they're getting a lot of publicity and watch hours. So, I don't see any other questions, so I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I will do another one, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I'm going to plan at least one live a week now. We'll just talk about whatever. I might do one per game. We'll see. Been a lot of fun. I'll let you know when the next one is. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, the King Source loves you.